Namaste. Welcome to your meditation. I'd like to begin by setting up the seat. Our body plays a very significant role in the capacity of our awareness to expand. So in order to set up a seat, I'm going to invite you to elevate your pelvis. So for me, I'm sitting on a bolster today, and I'm straddling the bolster. Often the straddling seat allows me to give a little more extra freedom to my ankles and my knees. You can feel free to also elevate your pelvis on a block, or you can elevate it with bolsters or pillows. And you can also feel free to use a chair for your meditation. If you're using a chair, I invite the sit bones to come a little bit more towards the edge of the chair and allow all four corners of both feet to really root onto the ground. So wherever you are, please make yourself comfortable. Take your time. Allow the pelvis to elevate itself slightly above the knee joints. And invite the hands to be placed onto your legs. And we'll traverse inside and gently close the eyes. Allow your awareness to meet your breathing in the center of the chest. And do your best to not manipulate the breathing or control the breathing. Just simply observe. Observe the rhythm of your breath, your organic breathing moving in and out of the heart center. And as you observe your breathing, notice how it often slows down and begins to permeate through the body. And we'll begin to explore our senses, invite them to awaken. And we'll begin by taking our awareness to our nostrils. And now shift your attention to observe your natural breath moving in and out of the nose. And feel the texture of your breath in the cavities of the nostrils. The temperature of the breath as it enters the body through the nose. And the temperature of the breath as it exits, as it leaves the body through the nose. The element associated with the sense of smell, the nose, is the earth element. And now begin to traverse your awareness to your jaw. Invite your jaw to release. And one way to do that is to invite the teeth to slightly open and the lips to lightly embrace. Inviting the tongue to become weighty. And as the jaw relaxes, often there is tension that begins to release through the neck and the shoulders. And now become aware of the moisture in your mouth. because the element associated with taste is water. And now traverse your awareness to the eyes. Invite your eyes to gaze toward the back of your skull. Invite the gaze to be soft and gentle. Allow the eyelids to be very tender as they remain closed. And keep your gaze steady for a few more moments toward the back of your skull. And the element associated with the eyes, with sight, is fire. It is that light. Good, and now swim your attention to the skin. And notice the feeling of the air on your skin, on your arms or on your face. Notice that point where the air and your skin meet. And begin to attune to the sensation of your clothing on your skin, over the shoulders or your back. And feel the weight of your hands on your legs as you invite your elbows and the shoulders to relax. Good. And the element associated with touch, with the skin, is air. So one more moment, just feeling the air around you. And then begin to glide your awareness now to your ears. And go to the inner part of your ear, deep in the ear cavity, like you're traversing into a cave. And almost where, as if your ear is going to meet your brain. And invite that part of your ear to relax. To let go of any tension. And now as the ear relaxes, the element associated with your ear is akasha, it's space. So just take a few moments to attune to and receive the vibrations moving through the ears, the frequencies of sound. And from that open space, I invite you to traverse your attention down now into the pelvis and to the sit bones. We will begin to explore your energy sources, these spaces of power and intelligence and wisdom. Invite the sit bones to relax towards the ground, inviting the back of your pelvis to release. And as your sit bones relax, begin to take your attention now to the very tip of your tailbone, which is slightly forward and below the sit bones. And invite the tailbone to move ever so slightly forward and down. And then imagine that the tailbone begins to elongate itself and grow itself to be longer and grows itself down into the earth below you, about 2 fist distances below you. Imagine it connecting to this space of energy, this space of power. And from that connection, begin to slowly glide your attention up to your sternum bone, the chest bone. And begin to attune to the frequency of this bone, the vibration of it. And from that center place, I invite you to begin taking your attention out in front of the heart center now, about 2 fist distances in front of the heart. Place your awareness in that space. Notice the sensation that may be arriving as you place your awareness in front of the heart. And just observe what's moving, what's rising, what's shape-shifting. And then very tenderly begin to move your attention back into the chest. And this time behind the sternum bone and in front of your spine, the hridayaram, the home of your awareness. And now begin to take your attention to your wings, your shoulder blades. And pinpoint your attention on the bottom tips of the shoulder blades, the very bottom tips. So it's the back bottom of the heart. And then begin to move your attention behind the back of the heart. So behind your body, behind the shoulder blades, about 2 fist distances once again. And do your best to focus your attention on that space behind the heart. Receive and welcome and turn to whatever is moving through you. Good, and now from your back body, begin to glide your attention now to the crown of the head, the very crown of your head. So if you went to the top of the ears, you would follow the top of the ears all the way up to the top of the skull. And this is often the crown for most people. And concentrate your attention on this part of your body. Keep your gaze soft. And feel free to stay here, or if possible, begin to glide your attention once again above the crown of the head. Again, it's going to be about 2 fist distances above the crown of the head. There's a still center point, a place of source for us to access. Good, and now just rest in the light of your own awareness. And be present for the consciousness inside of you. And slow and steady, begin to increase the weight of your breath. Breathing your breath down into your lungs as you inhale. And as you exhale, invite your back body to soften, shoulders to relax. Okay, one more cleansing breath here. And when you're ready, you can gently float the eyes to open. Namaste.